which immigrants have taken over the country sufficient for you to think we have lost England?
Alright, so in this video, you're going to see LBC host Tom Swarbrick confront a caller who claims that born and bred white British have lost England to an invasion of migrants. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Now let's watch this together, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
I think this country needs complete change. We have been invaded. Now, I live in Lincolnshire, and I'm about 13 miles out of Skegness. And the immigrants that are in there, and I do go on the marches, and no, I am not racist, and no, I am not far right. It's about England, and we've lost England. We, born and bred white British, has lost our own country, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop now, or we're going to have a load of trouble like Ireland. I know that because I don't talk to those sort of people, and I certainly don't want trouble. That's not what I'm about. But it needs to stop. And both governments, both Labour and Conservative, need out. We need a working man in charge, not somebody who's come from Eton and literally...
neither of them, to be fair, neither of Sunak or Starmer has come from Eton. But I take the point. They were, Sunak was expensively educated. You make the point, Helen, that we have lost the country. And you talk specifically about England, which is interesting because I wonder if that assessment is shared in Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland too. But who have we lost the country to?
Immigrants.
All immigrants?
Not all immigrants.
Right,
Some of them are lovely. I've worked with them in the past.
So which immigrants?
And they're absolutely lovely.
I'm sure they thought the same.
About young men.
Which immigrants? Hang on a sec, Helen. Which immigrants have we lost the country to?
Well, I'm not being funny, but we are actually run unvoted by one. Let's face it. He's not.
He was
from
born
this country.
here. Helen, he was born here.
Was his whole family born here?
Does it matter?
Well, not really, no.
Right, okay, so let's pretend.
Honest, no,
let's all try and pretend that you didn't just say that. Oh my God, we're run by someone who's not born in this country. He is born in this country, and it doesn't matter whether he was or not. So let's pretend, let's just overlook that for a second if we're being really generous. And you tell me which immigrants have taken over the country sufficient for you to think we have lost England.
Right. Wales, for start, at Llanelli. Is it Llanelli? They are fighting so much so one hotel doesn't take in 200, 300, 400 immigrants. They are scattered around this country like a little army. I have been there. They laugh at us from their windows. Everything's being paid for by the taxpayer. And yet they have come in illegally. You're trying to tell me that the ones in Skegness that are all young men, not old men, not women, not children, why are they here? If their country's at war, they should be at war. If our country was at war, there'd be no escape. We'll take the children to the country and there'll be no escape for us.
Okay, so you would rather... Okay, well, Helen, you can't get them to do things that they don't want to do. So the people who are taking over the country to the point where we have lost England are the people who have arrived here by boats.
Yeah, but why have they? Why have they? You tell me why. Some of them have come from Egypt. You tell me why.
Some of them are claiming asylum.
From what?
Well, from persecution, torture, the reasons why people claim asylum.
Right, okay.
And what percentage of people who arrive here by boat are successful in their asylum application?
I've actually no idea.
It's 70%. So they are allowed to claim asylum. They have claimed asylum and have been successful in claiming it. So
even the illegal ones that have come on the boat?
They have come here to claim asylum, and they have claimed asylum legally and been granted it, 70%. So of the people who have arrived here by boat, we're now talking, I suspect, about the 30% of those people who haven't had a decision made yet or have failed in their asylum claim, yeah?
Right. Can you answer me this then? Why have they come through 5 or more different safe countries to get here?
It's a very good question.
And you can't answer that.
Well, I can answer it by telling you what they say. Part of the reason they say that they come here is because they can speak the language, because they have family here, because they have because they have a legal. They believe themselves to have a legal right to be able to claim asylum in this country. But Helen, if we're talking about having lost England, you have lost England to 30% of 40,000 people. Do you really, honestly, hand on heart, believe your entire nation, built upon thousands of years of history, integration, collective will and achievement, has been lost to a handful of people?
No, it's not a handful of people, isn't it? Is it? We know it's not a handful of people.
In the grand scheme of this country, it's not 800,000 people. My God.
It is.
Where do you get 800,000 from? Where do you get that number from?
The news and the internet on official sites, not internet. Like Facebook or something like that.
Right.
But let me just stop you there.
No, I'm going to stop you because you need stopping. That figure of 800,000 is closer to the number of people who have come into this country legally. That number is closer to the net migration figure, and those people, Helen, have come here to work legally.
Gentlemen,
they are the people who come to work.
There was a gentleman that was on earlier said that it is literally the lady that was speaking. I can't remember her name. Was literally done it. This is done by the government. So you always cause a divide between the people. Well, the people are actually standing up to this.
Standing up to what? You don't know what you're standing up to, madam. You think that you're standing up to 800,000 people who have invaded the country by boat, when the reality is it is nowhere near that number, and the majority of those who have arrived have been given their asylum claim.
But why should we be doing this when most people of England are on the off from the COVID?
COVID.
It was a con right from the start.
Oh.
The electric. No, you know the cap on the electric. Do you know when that was brought in? 2019, just before the COVID bullshit.
The COVID. The Venn diagram of ranting, raving, nonsense idiots and convid idiots. It's almost like a perfect circle, and we found her. Helen, you need stopping. You need to think.
All right, so there we have it. He takes our arguments apart, of course, with pure facts, but here's the chilling part. The caller's views, which were so easily dismantled back then, have won. Tom himself and much of the mainstream media now echo these exact same talking points. The current government has just brought in massive crackdowns against asylum seekers and are treating the invasion narrative as the biggest issue of the day, as the gospel truth. So how did this happen? Well, it happened because of the sheer power of those with the largest megaphones. People like Nigel Farage, Tommy Robinson, and even Elon Musk have relentlessly amplified this narrative until it's become the new reality. But what goes even deeper, and the weird thing that I never hear discussed, is the role of Vladimir Putin in fomenting the migrant crisis itself. There are numerous sources claiming this, so how can we never hear about it? Make no mistake, the migrant crisis is a weapon. It's a weapon designed to get right-wing populists elected across Europe and the world for Putin and the plutocrats and the oligarchs' benefit. It worked in the USA, and he is funding the same playbook across Europe. All of this is a play to get what you have now in the USA in as many countries as possible. And all of the people I just mentioned are in on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Why do you think the media is so silent on Putin's role in weaponizing migration to destabilize Western democracies? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons for more, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.